sweet page, like a winter sky. Just my shaking hand and a borrowed light. Little strokes where the quiet starts. Every line I draw is a door in the dark. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Smoky blues in the valley of your face, copper gold where the sorrow used to stay. I'll mix your light with the evening rain. Lay it down in layers till the hurt looks brave. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Let the pigment fade and slow in the cracks of every canvas. Love is learning how to glow. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every scar a sacred tone. We paint this fragile, fleeting moment till the beauty feels like home.
Hey guys, let's get music. There we go. Good morning. Let's see who's here. Azzycat, hey. Azzycat first. John Boy's here. He's either getting ready for a walk, getting ready for a bath, or getting ready to eat, or all three. Sherry Ann, hello sweetie, how are you doing? Hello James. How are you doing today? Tyler's Karen's in the house. Oh, gone to buy crumpets. Emergency shop. I had a delivery this morning. I've got to go out again. Can you hear me all right, guys, by the way? Just let me know that. Because the mic's at the side at the moment when I'm doing this. Because I had a delivery this morning, but they're panic buying here. Morrison's is shut on Sunday, so it's like the apocalypse. So I'm going up tonight. Make some more tea while waiting. I have coffee. Hey, Rob. Good morning, Wendy. How are you, darling? Rob's sending James for shopping. Can't believe he's. I can. I can absolutely believe it. Crumpets come first for James. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everybody. Yes, it's Good Friday. You know what that means, don't you? Easter weekend. I'm staying out of our town centre. I'm taxiing to Morrison's tonight and back, and then you won't see me for dust for 4 days. Sun is shining. It's not shining here. It's drizzly and horrible. Riven! How are you this morning? What's the myth? Are you myth taken? I saw blank myself. I know. Good morning, Holly. Sun here at the moment. Going to be a storm late Saturday. It's not supposed to be very good weather, you know, because it's bank holiday. And it's never good weather on a bank holiday. Still be tourists everywhere. Actually, the rotten weather makes it worse in town because if it's good weather, they go to the beach or the hills. If it's not good weather, they get in my way. Hey, Pump. Joe Beam's in the house. How are you, darling? You treasure. Saying hello. I can crow the chat. Sponge covering the planet. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. We've got good night. Well, actually, that's kind of goodbye, is it? Don't mind. Are you knocking back my... Oh, don't start. Just don't start. Thank you for the £2 super chat, Pump. Appreciate you. Yeah, ironically, it came on Wednesday night without warning. It's still saying stuck in customs on Amazon, and it's great because I can focus it. I can turn brightness up and down. And it's completely maneuverable because it's got the wire on, so much better. So I'm going to do some stuff for the art channel this week as well, guys, because I know I've been really slack on that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I've got some more ink. I want my tattoos. Tea and chocolate. Darrelly Bilby. What is Darrelly Bilby? Just woke up. I didn't do a live yesterday because I was really not good. It's funny because when I was live on, I think it was Wednesday, I said that I'd sat outside for 10 minutes and I started sneezing. Well, both me and Mum yesterday were just absolutely exhausted, sore throats, etc. I feel a bit better today, but I've slept for hours. Crumpets comes first. Whole UK is going to sell out of crumpets. They live near James. Good morning, Lycan. And Pinky. Ear infection in both ears. I thought a little one was starting in my right ear, but it seems to have calmed down. So I hope you've got antibiotics for that, Sponge. Because ear infections suck. Hey Wayne. Bottom of the chat. There you go. The only problem with the way I've got this at the moment is if I turn the light on, it bleeds out. But I can see. Oh, I'm dropping things already. What did I just drop? I don't know. So we'll start with a little bit of drawing. I've actually done my nails because my nails look absolutely crap at the minute. Very strong anti. You have to with ear infections because they have to get in. They have to sort of get there. And there's a certain type of antibiotic that gets into the hard to reach places. It's a bit like if you get them for your teeth. There's certain ones. That's why when I got them for my ear infection a few years ago, I had to go back because I've been given the wrong ones. Hopefully you've got the right ones, and hopefully those horrible infections will shift. It's so painful though. Thank you for the super sticker pump. You treasure. I had to cut my nails completely to stop ripping my skin apart. I have never had good nails. My nails just break. So, I do wear nail varnish normally, but because I'm not leaving the house at the minute, I actually hadn't been bothering. But yeah, the other problem with being an artist, or I find, is my nails tend to be filthy. I have to clean them constantly. So I looked at my nails this morning. I thought, I better put nail varnish on. They don't look good. And thank you for the gifted membership. I wonder if don't know whether to do mine today or tomorrow. Jenny's books. Got the gifted. Speaking of which, time to take all my morning pills. Rattle. Yeah, I'm shocking. I am absolutely shocking. I moaned at Mum this morning because she's got a problem with her eye, and I bought her some antiseptic wipes for the eye, specifically for the eye. And she keeps rubbing them. I say, where's your wipes? Well, I've got them. I just haven't used them yet. She's had them for a week. So she got a lecture, and I'm like, and she knows what I'm like with taking my meds. So I'm like, do as I say, not as I do. Going used to shopping. You're brave. It's Gavin. Hang on. Oh, there he is. Hey, how you doing, Gav? Same here. My nails are thin and split at a certain length. Yeah, mine. I've actually cut it recently, but my the only nail on my hands that is really solid is on my left hand, the thumbnail. I have actually cut this. I haven't done the one on the other hand. It's usually that big though. It must be something to do with the nerve damage because it is like solid. But all the rest, they grow, they just break and split. The antibiotic's about 2 inches long. I hate it when they're large. When I had to go and get antibiotics when I was in Italy, because I got an infected bite, they were massive, but they're much bigger doses. I don't think they do doses over 500 milligram. These were 750. I think they're only a 3-day course because they really give you strong ones to attack, and they were massive, and I have real problems swallowing them when they're massive. It feels not here. Had an eventful day yesterday in early hours this morning. Some people are so crazy. Car. Wayne's going to buy his all Easter eggs. Yay, Wayne! Wayne must be rich because Easter eggs are expensive. Bloody expensive here at the minute. Must be Easter. Easter eggs are on Wayne. Also hit and run. What's been going on? I'm behind. Love the Easter blue on the nails. Actually, it's the only. I've got loads of nail varnish somewhere. I don't know what I've done with those. It's the only one I could find. But I actually love turquoise. So no, he's not. He's not. Not unless he wants to be planked permanently. Happy with milk chocolate. Car was set on fire by Wayne's house. Not Wayne's car though, right? At 3 a.m. Oh. Did it explode? God, they're loud when they explode. A friend of mine lived in Sunderland, round the corner, literally about, I don't know, 20 yards away. A car was set on fire, and the flames got to the gas tank, and it just went boom. It was loud. Hold on. What was that? Oh, there it was. Going to my daughter's tomorrow for roast lamb with mother-in-law. Got my wine. Oh, roast lamb! I want roast lamb. I so want roast lamb. I miss roast lamb. Maybe I need to be thinking about just biting the bullet and buying some. I've got a nice blue like nail polish somewhere. I like the funky colours. James needs a planking. Why does James need a planking? Not that it matters. If Raven wants James to have a planking, James can have a planking. Funny how all these things happen when it's always there. It just follows him. When was it Crystal? Yeah, it was exploding. That's how we knew about it. It was just around the corner from what. Yeah, they're loud. It is loud when a car. Sad that I know that, but yeah, like I say, I've experienced it myself. I was surprised it didn't cause more damage actually, but to surrounding properties, etc. But it didn't. Because it was loud. He made a bad pun in Beardos yesterday. Did he? Depends when it was, because I was in Beardos for a bit yesterday. Not long. I think I went back to bed. You can't plank James when he's not here. You'll have to do it again. Oh, let me know when he comes back. I'll do another one. Oh my God, I can hear sirens as in chatting. What now? I should paint my nails black, dark cherry, or grey. Yeah, I like a grey. Good grey. I like a boba green, turquoise, and dark red. Thank you, Rob. New nail varnish, safe looking. Yeah. It's probably safely, but I have to look for stuff at the minute. When have you ever thought of moving? Thank you, Rob. You are much appreciated. I need a second light on this. I only paint my nails black. I do sometimes, but good night, all you crazy Europeans. It's what makes us us. I'm proud. What can you see clearly? You can see. Oh, hang on. I need to finish that bit. I will concentrate on here. Not so bad. Can't put my finger at how or why things always go off. You can never tell, can you? I mean, no. To be honest, I live somewhere where hardly anything happens. the part of town I'm in, because, well, apart from anything else, we're right at the end of town, so, you know, they can't be bothered to come down here and cause trouble. Although the street above us it's only houses on mainly one side, the other side is a graveyard, a very old ancient cemetery. Um, it might get a bit better for them because there is a route to the new hotel there now, but it's a very dark street, and they've constantly, especially around Christmas time, had problems with break-ins because there's nothing at the back of them. You know, there's nothing at the front, so. The car was parked outside someone's house, and there was a family trapped inside. No! Oh, God. What's wrong with people? Hey, Mason. I have to be careful. It doesn't say gatekeeper. Keep getting you mixed up. How are you doing, sweetie? So Sponge's got a delivery. Just hey, Stu. Hey. Just to let you know, I'm actually thinking, because I'm going to be doing my regular live stream tomorrow. But I'm thinking of. I'm getting really annoyed at the minute about, again, happens periodically, about might be a bit of a ranty stream about some of the things being thrown at the debunkers and different opinions and you know, I'm not going to say too much today. I want to leave it till tomorrow, but there's a little bit of a trend at the moment that people keep saying, oh, well, we're all allowed an opinion. And yes, we are, and we should be able to talk about it. But some of the people who are saying that don't seem to be listening to the other side. So, and the debunker, and not just from inside the community, from outside the community as well, are getting hit again. So you might have a little bit of a ranty stream tomorrow. And when I say debunkers, actually, I'm not just talking about the debunkers. I'm talking about the debunkers first and foremost, but the rest of us as well, you know. I mean, those of us like myself who do research and critical analysis, and I'm tired of the old what's the word, stereotype that debunkers or anybody in the debunking community just wants to debunk the paranormal. That's not what people are debunking. The majority of people do actually believe or are open to it. It's about calling out fake paranormal. It's not about debunking the paranormal itself. I'm going to shut up because I should be saying a lot of this tomorrow. But that's what tomorrow's live will be. So I need to get some stuff off my chest. Always up early editing, no show off. I need to get some editing done. Seems weird saying morning. I know, it's still morning, isn't it? Yeah, 11:30. Yeah, it'd be good if you're in there, Mason, because I know that you're often involved in some of these discussions. And actually, I was talking to Crow last night, and I was saying that in the chats, it's nice to have both you and Friday in when these discussions start, because you know, you both just, to be honest, especially Friday will just be very clinical and just, you know, state facts. But Mason's himself when he does it, but both of them bring in the facts around things. You know, that people should know by now, but conveniently forget anyway. So yeah, I will I'll be covering that tomorrow. One of the other streets during the day, someone was intentionally run over before the car back. Well, you know, why? Maybe you should be. I'm not going down that discussion. Everybody's allowed an opinion. This isn't about you. It's not about anybody in particular. Actually, this is a general trend over the community at the minute. Nothing wrong with her answer. Yeah. It's. I'll say I'll talk about it tomorrow. So if you want to come at me tomorrow, I might annoy a lot of people tomorrow, by the way, or a few. But I am going to talk about it tomorrow. I can only paint by numbers. It's all right. Good way to do it. Not so much paint by numbers, but the colouring books. I actually, over the years, knew quite a few art students who would use colouring books to practice shading. It's actually a really good way to do that if you want to practice. Mind you, doodling. I mean, this is me doodling, just putting shapes and patterns in. So, James Hyde, you're going to be planked. James back. I debunk pseudoscience and bad intelligence techniques, quite open to paranormal. It's 5 a.m. for me, or more up to paranormal at 5 a.m. Yeah, pseudoscience. I have a problem with pseudoscience. I'll be honest. I don't always agree with science claiming everything. I believe in the facts, but anyway, I'll talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, pseudoscience. I have good relevant news. 14 times once the article I'm working on about the whole fakers attacking the debunkers thing. Plus, I'm covering for Paramete for 14 times. Oh, awesome, Stu. That's really good. Finally opened that email, huh? Schrodinger's email. See? You don't know till you open it. Paramete, that's a scoop. No, it's different kinds of experience, though, isn't it, Mason? I mean, Friday really knows his technical stuff, but I would say you do more critical thinking around the facts, if that makes sense. I didn't look at any messages yesterday. Rob, so I will catch up on that, darling. Is that on Discord? I'll have a look. Yeah, Sarah, I was wondering what makes Good Friday good, and it's Sarah. So Sarah live. Yes, I didn't do one yesterday because I was feeling blur yesterday. I was in bed most of yesterday. James, do you remember the pun you did in Beardos yesterday? That sounded cooler in my head. Its responsibilities go hand in hand with rights. Yes. Yeah. I agree with that 100%. I am a thorough believer in freedom of speech, but you have to take the consequences of it sometimes. No, that's not the way the community works, though, Pomp. That's the problem. It's not the way the community works. We're not going to move forward if people are going to. Schrodinger's back. You have to. I will stand up for this community all the time. I will stand up for the debunkers all the time, and I don't always agree with some of the stuff they do. It doesn't mean they shouldn't be there. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow. I constantly struggle with Schrodinger's email. I'm like that. I am very much stick head in the sand. Don't forget my... Oh yes, Sherry Ann needs planking. So here's one for Sherry Ann. And here's the one James missed because he went for crumpet. Will any shoe shops be open today? Probably. It only tends to be Sunday. Kind of a normal day for most people here. I don't know if it's still in place, but there is a thing on Easter Sunday, a legal thing, that shops over a certain size have to be closed on Easter Sunday. Small shops can open, which is why actually a lot of the supermarkets are shut, because they're too big. Oh, we're still doing the pictures. Stu's done an awesome quiz that Raven's put together for Crow. I need new shoes, but God, I hate shoe shop. I hate going out. Shoe, yeah, me too. She sells. Oh no, I'm not even to go sweet. She sells shoes by the seashore. Sandy Beach is here, so I could try selling shells. You still get the coloured sands down there. I used to have a little lighthouse with coloured sands from when I went. I picked up a hitchhiker yesterday, only fares I've not the town. Makes no sense. No, I hate it. It's a complete stereotype. You also normally wouldn't get me talking about it, or nail polish, or anything like that. I don't do girly talk. My feet too big. Hate shoe shopping. They couldn't never find the right shoes for me when I was a kid because my feet were so narrow. You know, back in the 70s, they only had so many sizes. So I've just since kid hated shoe shopping. And since I broke my left foot and, you know, it healed wrong and it's slightly misshapen, you can't actually see it, but it's slightly misshapen. It's almost impossible. So it's like, I just don't bother. I would love to get me some Chuck Tees again, but oh God, they're expensive. I just bought some super glue, but now I can't find it. Ruh-roh. Still have coloured sands. Get your own souvenir from different sands. Yeah, I don't know if I made it or if I just bought it, but I haven't got it anymore. I haven't seen it. I'm going back a long time. I was a kid when we went. Delicate question, so you don't have to answer. Do you get council tax support? I haven't gone through the PIP application yet. If I go through the PIP application, actually, if Mum goes through, if I can get the attendance allowance for Mum, I don't see why Mum should have to pay full whack anyway. She's 83. That being said, ours has gone down this year, so it would be nice to have if either me or Mum can get if I can get the PIP or if Mum can get the attendance, got to get both of quids in. So I am, and it's like once I've got a car again, I should be able to have discounts on that as well with PIP. That's going to give me the PIP. I'm in a 8.5. I'm 7.5. I've also had quite big feet. And I am 7.5, but I have to wear an 8 because of the misshapen. Laura Lee, lovely. How are you? Happy Easter to you as well. All the stairs and hills, I'm used to them. I've got to get out walking again. Every time I have to go to Morrison's, I think I'll walk up but it's so damp and yucky today. I've heard someone who was on UC Fit went from paying out to 84 quid a month. They change the rules all the time. God, I'd rather pay 84 quid a month than just under 200. For size 3. I have an old school friend who has really small feet. I think she's a 4, 3 or 4. And I always used to tease her when we were kids that she didn't have feet, that her legs turned up at the end. Because tiny. Do you have an email for the guy at Paramount, please? I didn't get in touch with him. If you're applying for PIP, there's a way to do that. Yeah, I've got help with that from various people. And Bestie applied for it for because she lost her sight in one eye. She has to walk with a cane, and she's gone through the process. So if technically I do qualify, because COPD is a qualification, but it doesn't guarantee you get it. Good grief. Seriously. I know what that's going to get in the chat. Dinky, not stinky. Elaine, sweetie, how are you doing? New camera looks fun. Yeah, because it can lighten, darken, I can maneuver the position. I'm going to try maneuvering it so I can actually get on camera occasionally. I can adjust the focus, the brightness, and it's bird's eye view. You could get away with, yeah, you could actually. Applying for PIP is pretty stressful, but it is a lifesaver. It would be for me. Did James get replanked? Yes, he did. He did. I definitely planked him. Right, let's get the watercolours out. Oh, hang on. I need to find the paintbrush. That would help, wouldn't it? It should still be on here. If it's not, I'm going to cry. Oh, I need to sort this desk out. Why can't I see my paintbrush? It's hiding from me. Crap. It's not where it should be. Right, hang on. Bollocks. I'll have to use another one. Oh, I've got one. Panic over. First independence pay. Yeah, it's what they call. I don't know if they still call it disability payment, but it's basically a disability payment. Just basically change the name of it. It's what they used to call disability living allowance. I'm just not somebody who's used to applying for stuff. I did manage to get attendance allowance for Dad. I'm hoping to get attendance allowance for Mum. I got the attendance allowance for Dad because I had somebody at the doctor's help me with the language to use on it. So I've got a good idea for a lot of it. How come when I draw they always come out as crappy stick figures? I think often, I mean, I've got to figure out a way to do it, but I'm going to do it on the art channel, some little tutorials. But often when people sort of say to me, oh yeah, I can't draw, it's because they think it's, you know, it's got to be realism. I mean, this is all just, I mean, most of this is basically doodling. And I'm obviously I'm an artist, so I'm used to sort of making it look, but sort of just draw shapes and patterns, and there's different techniques. Hey Badger, how are you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're good on this Easter Good Friday. That's not going to work. Hang on. Just mix that up a bit. There we go. James throws James a bone. Good luck with Pip. I'm still waiting for my tribunal here, and I applied for Pip last May. Yeah, I am. I'm actually thinking at the moment of applying for. I should have applied for it a year ago, by the way. But I'm thinking of trying to get Mum's attendance allowance first. I can only show art scale stuff. I'm an artist as in piss. There you go. Me too. Raven is the one on Facebook. Raven is a really, really good artist. She's gonna probably say, no, I'm not in the chat now, but she is. And I love seeing Raven's artwork. It's awesome black and white stuff Raven does. So she's got some stuff in my Discord. But she did put a memory one up on, was it memory one or just on Facebook? I think it was this morning. Oh, I saw it this morning. I wasn't on long because I just popped into Children of the Crow because Crow's been tarting himself out and getting new members in. So there's quite a few new members in there at the moment. Maybe you should stop drawing pics and start drawing people. So it'd be nice to meet you at Parameet. Yeah, the normal email, he just doesn't answer. Looking forward to you all going to Parameet. I'm looking forward to sort of hearing what happens there. Enjoy Parameet vicariously through you a lot because, you know, as you know, I barely leave the house. My mum can't get Feckle because she's not classed as disabled. We've got someone coming next week. We'll see if we can get somebody through that. It's worth getting advice, Elaine. I mean, my mum, I suppose she is kind of, isn't technically classed as disabled, but the attendance allowance, she's 83. She can't get out. And because I filled the form in for Dad, she does have loads of medical conditions. What it's worth doing, our doctors had, this is how I got Dad's, because we had applied once and been rejected. But how I got Dad's was, our doctors has I can't remember what they call it, but it's like a little social services type. It's not social services, but it's like a little department attached to it. And the lady, Sally, that helped me with it, it was literally just, it's like all of these forms, it's knowing the terminology that's going to make them sit up and take notice. So if you can get somebody who's got it, either got experience in it or understands the process, you're far more likely to get something. I damage paper. I have to buy, I don't know what GCM this is, but I always have to buy really thick paper, because especially if I'm using something like watercolor or these that I'm adding water to, because I'm very heavy-handed on water. What I'm actually doing, by the way, is I use my hand as a blotting to get rid of some of the water. I've always done that. All my jeans. I'm not wearing jeans today though, so just wearing trousers. I don't think I have a pair of jeans that isn't stained with paint. I love seeing Raven's work too. Raven's awesome artist. And I'm not just saying that because it's Raven, she is. So yeah, if you can see it. Go check it out. I'm good, just waiting on delivery. It took me 2 years of fighting for it. Yeah. I think I mean, if I apply, I can go to the doctors and get them to help me fill the form out, which I might do. She'll probably just say, "How are you only doing this now?" I don't think I need help with the attendance allowance, but do with the PIP. But I'll probably talk to Bestie as well, because, like I say, she got it for her eyesight, quite rightly. Although what really surprised me, because I saw her a couple of weeks ago and had coffee with her, and she'd just been to the opticians, and they won't give her a free eye test. For fuck's sake, she's registered as partly blind. That's insane to me. I have Maltesers. Ooh, I don't. I've got Rosa's chocolates though. You need to go back on Facebook. Yeah, you should. You should definitely do more. What colour am I missing? Definitely, Raven. Get that art stuff out. Do some more. Elaine said so. Can't not listen to Elaine. Is it Elaine that said it? Yeah. I mean, the way I've chosen to do this one, it's going to take me for bloody ever. I'll probably do an Artstream on Sunday, but I'm going to do something new on Sunday. I've really got to sort the merch out. I actually might do some merch work on Sunday. And I definitely need to get some stuff on Uncanny Academy, because I haven't put anything on there in a long time. And now I've got this camera, there's no excuse. Does she make pictures out of broken Pringles? You eat broken Pringles. Look what I've got. Look at what I've got. Sour cream. Although they didn't have the hot ones, which I'm sure they were lying. I might have a look when I go up this afternoon, see if they've got the hot ones around. Yeah, stock myself up on Pringles. Had to be done. And so I'm going to be under siege till Tuesday. Well, Monday if the weather's alright. So many good artists in the community. Yeah, there are. I do think that it is something I'm kind of working on at the minute, kind of as part of another project. But I do think the paranormal attracts creatives, not just artists. No, you got to have motivation though. They made it tougher to claim Pip due to all the false. Yeah, that's always the way, isn't it? Sadly, there are people who traditionally have known how to book the system, and they end up spoiling it for everybody else who actually need the extra income to help them with what's going on. I'll take some footage while I'm down here. Oh, that's awesome! I'm hoping people can get some videos done. Okay, I'm ignoring that one. I've done nothing but fight for my Pip. Doctors won't even give me a paracetamol. And if it wasn't for my blessed Lord, oh, bless you, Laura Lee. Do you know what? I mean, I don't want to rant too much about this with danger of going into the political realm, but I know so many people who, over the years, I'm talking about over my lifetime, who sort of know how to fill those forms in, and get money coming out their ears, and other people who don't do it, or so when they do it, to be honest, like me, you don't know how to fill them in, and you end up getting nothing when you actually should be getting something. It's the way it is, though, isn't it? Some people just know how to fill in the forms, and it's good if they're cracking down on it, but it's still not helping out people who genuinely do need it. Even trying to get a disabled badge because you can't get out the car in a normal space, it's not enough room, and I couldn't even get that, so I'll be asking about that too. I never managed to get a disabled badge for Dad. And I don't know what the situation is with your mum, but the reason with Dad, and I used to go mad because he couldn't walk far, but he also stopped driving. Fortunately, we were amazed that he actually willingly stopped driving because of his heart condition. But he willingly gave up driving. So it was always me driving him, and that was the argument. The argument was, and this is ridiculous, by the way. The argument was I could drop him outside the shop. If I say I was taking him to a shop, I could drop him outside the shop, go and park up and go and meet him. And you're thinking, no, you're leaving somebody who, especially towards the end, I mean, Dad had dementia in the last year. I lost Mum the other week. I daren't drop Mum off and say, oh, wait for me. Never find her again. But they have it is really difficult. I just know from both experience and what people have told me, getting a blue badge is just ridiculously difficult now. My sport worker was a miracle worker. See, that helps when you've got somebody who can have help and advise. Noms on Maltesers. Can't wear jeans anymore. 3 months overdue. Oh no, no. I want Maltesers. Me too. James is hungry. You just bought crumpets. I'm sure you will eventually. One day you'll wake up and fancy doing some art you can really focus on. It's weird how that works. Raven, have you thought of doing some artwork of? I mean, I did artwork for years doing fan art because it was half the motivation was the fact I was drawing sort of people and things that I still do it, you know, that I'm really into. So maybe do some Resident Evil or something like that. Game related art and portraits. Laura Lee, that's bad. But yeah, doctors very rarely subscribe paracetamol as they're cheap enough over the counter. I suppose it's if you get free prescriptions, because if you don't get free prescriptions, you're paying 10 quid for them. Crumpets still win. Crumpets always win for you. Always. Nobody gets between James and his crumpets. We know this. I'll be a second, guys. Right. I hope you managed to get some of the things sorted for your mum, as my mum and dad have both had things that were able to get. It sounds like you should go. Yeah. No, the camera's not in reverse. Well, it is. I had to reverse it to make it be the right way. If that makes sense. So, for example, actually, I'll show you one of my mugs. If I can get my printer to work, I'll start doing mugs again. So you can read that. One of my Mr. Men mugs, Mr. Predator, Mr. Batty. So you can read the writing. Mr. Xenomorph. Did those ages ago. I do still have some blank mugs, sublimation mugs actually, so if I can get the printer to work, I'll get some sorted. I've got the heat press. Still need to try crumpets. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm getting. Sent to me. Sandra's sending me some Stroop waffles. Can't wait. Been dying to test out those bad boys. By the way, Sean's new debunking video's out. I know unfortunately I only noticed it before I went live, so I'll watch it when I'm done. But so Bristol Paranormal, Sean's done his debunking vid. I have a huge amount of homemade flapjacks. Oh, hell yeah. They're the sort of things I actually could make myself. I really need to, actually start making some stuff myself. The trouble is I can't stand for very long because I've got back problems at the minute. Nothing to do with anything. I think it's this bloody chair. But yeah, I used to make flapjacks all the time. Honey Jaffa cakes. What? Go for it, Elaine. I still don't have mine yet. I was in an accident at work and it changed me forever. I will look great at Pyramid, but it will have taken 2 months ago. But yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? I was actually thinking this morning, you know, it's funny because when I'd met Bestie for coffee, I remember saying another friend had seen me because I was sitting outside, and he was like, "Oh, Sarah, you know, just get on with things, you know, kick its ass, and you know, get back to living your life and blah blah blah." I thought I needed to hear that, and I'm kind of on that kick at the minute. It's like I can't be like this forever. I've got to try and improve quality of life at least a little bit. I'm 59, not 89. Do you know what I mean? Should be active for at least another 10, 20 years. Sarah, can you paint a copy of Mona Lisa and send it to me so I can steal and sell the original one? I'll offer you 50% of the profit. Oh yeah, piece of piss that. Never been a fan of the Mona Lisa. I love Leonardo da Vinci. Love him, but not Mona Lisa. And if you go and see the Mona Lisa, it's actually surprisingly small painting. It's not a very large painting at all. I prefer his ink sketches, all his, you know, helicopter designs and all that stuff. Does crumpets taste like waffles or pancakes? More like waffles than pancakes, but they're kind of a taste on their own. They're very difficult to describe. Hot honey Jaffas. I liked the Coca-Cola ones they did. They were awesome. They're disgusting, too hot for me. Be careful with Pringles. Oh, don't worry, they're no danger because they don't last long with me. Just hoping she can help next week because it's not fair. My mum's 96 and they make it so hard to even park at the hospital at the moment. Jesus, do you know what? That's insane. And hospitals tend to have the big company car parks with the cameras on. It's not hospital controlled. They will hit you if you park in the wrong place if you haven't got a disabled badge. Crumpets are something which has never resembled anything. I can't think of anything like crumpets. Hoping to get to Paramount in the future would be great to see everyone. If anyone needs help with Pip, please ask me. I can help one person. I will. I need to get mine. Mind and lick the like button, says Lycon. I could have claimed 15 years ago. I could have claimed as soon as I got diagnosed, which was about a year ago, but I just suck. Yeah, that would be something you could be applying for if you were here, Rona. That's easy when my sister's here. I could drop them off and pick them back up, but it's impossible when you cope with it on your own. Exactly. And that's the argument they'll come up with. It's the argument they came up with Dad. I couldn't have a blue badge for him because the badge is the person, not the car. Because the argument was you could drop him off and go and park up and meet him, which is what I had to do. But it's ridiculous. I've got 0 points on my Pip, and I know someone who got full mobility and they have no mobility problems. Wow. Good grief. Yeah, that's the other thing we have here. We have a little sort of, we have a citizens advice, but I don't know what they call themselves, but we have a little volunteer group here that you can actually go to for all sorts of different things, including health and form filling in. It's the UK. Finland helps. I'm waiting after 3 months for one piece of paper from the DWP. Yeah. I if you're going shopping, put the protective gear on or something. I mean, yeah, I thought that was fan art. I did it for years. I still do it now, but that's how I learned to draw. Free in Scotland. Yeah, Scotland gets more free than we do. I need crumpets now. Didn't a bit of crumpet mean it did? Yes. Yeah, a bit of crumpet. Thought you were going to draw me in a crumpet onesie. Oh God! How do you do a crumpet onesie? The round. You look like a Mr. Man with just arms and legs sticking out of it. Remember when I said you had 55 outfits to go, Raven? You could end up with more at this point. There you go. I look completely normal and so I'm dying. I want my old life back when I worked. I pay for everything. I will look great for one day at Paramount. It's all a lie. Yeah, Laura Lee, sweetheart, I absolutely identify with that. I absolutely feel for you. And when I'm so proud of you actually going to Paramount and potentially going with Bristol. Is it camping or something? Yeah, good for you that you're going anyway. To me, that's a massive thing to go anyway. Because I'll be honest, at the minute, I want to go travelling again. And what I may do is start with nearer things. I might see if I can make it up to walk nearer across to the continent or something. But I really want to do my US trip, but there's just no way I could actually even do the travelling, let alone do, get there, let alone. So I full respect that you are going to Paramount, sweetheart, and I know you've got good people around you when you go as well. Happy Easter, Mum. Have you got an Easter egg jumper on, Justin? What are you wearing? Yeah, there are different. Best way for these forms is to. Do you hear a cat? No. I wish. It wasn't a cat, it was Sarah's. No, my phone hasn't gone off, has it? No. I don't know what it was. No, phone hasn't gone off. No whistles. What I might do is I might add a little folder to the Discord where people can put links in that would be helpful for these sorts of things. What did Rob say? I dread to think. You can't beat the Scots. I'd love to get back up to Scotland, actually, just generally. I would definitely want to make it up to Orkney. Scotland is stunning. Trouble with Scotland for me at the moment is with not having a car. It would be easier to drive to the places I want to go to. We did find when Bestie was coming with me, we did find a place in Aviemore that was like, lodges and stuff. Just something like that, just for a different environment to be in. Relatives from Wick. Justin, yay, I'm not an etc. I made it. Oh, did Justin say hello to you? He mustn't be paying attention. Stu. Dynamic duo. Justice journals. Subscribing is free. Sarah's the queen of waffle. At least I read my chat, monkey boy. At least I read my chat. I enjoy. I bought Peter's book, by the way. I actually bought it. Well, downloaded it on Kindle. The Frighteners one, because that's the sort of thing I look at. So, look forward to reading that. Actually, I think it was Justin's podcast that started me getting really antsy this week about what the live's going to be about tomorrow, about the way people are talking about debunkers and techniques and attitudes and blah blah blah. So, John Boy moving down south. I'm definitely moving to Scotland. We all know who the King of Waffle is. I'm sure that Wick was part of our last destination when we were going to Orkney. I could be wrong. Like you on a Thursday, Justin, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Norfolk Hacker. Don't know what you mean, Raven. That means he knows exactly what you mean, Raven. Scotland is easy to get benefits in. John Boy did say he was going to Edinburgh, then Glasgow at one point. I'm going to meet up with him in Glasgow. Yeah, if he goes to Edinburgh and I'm up to it, I'll meet him there. But or I know he's thinking of here because he wants to stop at the Dirty Bottles. So Dirty Bottles. That's a good way of describing it. Actually, the crumpet is a savoury sponge. Oh no, I always toast my crumpets. Yeah, I usually, to be honest, half the time I'll put peanut butter and jam on it. Many PIP applications succeed on the second attempt, apparently. Well, hopefully they give you feedback and you can. Or if I did end up sort of not going for advice, I'd just go and I would reapply. I have a blue disabled badge sticker, but people look at me funny because I'm only 45. Well, people need the stuff off. You can't always see what's wrong with somebody. Pip do not like you to have mobility issues with anything else. You get scored 1. Not so much on the other. It's ridiculous. It's about targets. Targets do not give you money to assist you. No. I had mandatory considerations in proper court and they downgraded my money. It's the DWP who lie on your forms. Tell them you're recording combos and they change their tune. Yeah. I also have a habit of taking names. So I'm talking to a specific person, I'll take their name. You can't see pain. You absolutely can't. The only time you can ever tell with me, actually, is when I walk up into town. I always do the routes where there's seats. It's really going to start pissing me off because I bet you they're going to get more and more clogged up, but I have to sit down quite frequently. I have been asked when I'm sitting down because, my back's hurting and I'm out of breath if I'm all right. But if I'm just walking, you can't tell. Be right back. Got to feed the doggy and possibly myself. I'd love to go to Parameet, but too expensive for me to get tickets. It's the travel as well for me. Debs, don't feed the pooch what Sparky eats is toxic. An Easter egg jumping. Oh, you disappoint me. I love you, understand me. I do. I get it, Laurie. I get what you're saying. And I still think, God, props to you for going to Parameet. That's amazing. Still can't find that damn super glue. He's going to find it somewhere awkward, I just know it. What's Justin wearing on Good Friday? A thong with a monkey on the front and bunny ears. Should have just worn the jumper, Justin, you see. What's your penalty? Oh, getting cold. Turn that on. Vehicle for the flavour they carry. I've never bitten into one on its own. I just can't describe how crumpet itself actually tastes. That's another good way of describing it, actually. Mostly collie, partly pointer. Oh, I really wanted a dog too, Raven, but it wouldn't be fair with my mobility. So eventually it'll probably be a couple of cats. Yeah, that's kind of the way I've been thinking, Gav. I used to have a staffy, but his back legs went. Isn't that a common ailment in staffies? You grew up with a lab. I love labs, but if it would have to be a smaller dog for me. I really don't like the small dogs. That's why I was sort of looking at spaniels and cockapoos. Cockapoo was the route I wanted to go. I have a sofa bed, so I'd be happy to put it with any of you for a visit. Scotland was beautiful till I fell flat on my face. Partner stood there and just said, "What have you done?" Spanish had a staffy too. We've got to do some drawing, haven't we? It's an Artstream, guys. I had to leave with the ex when I kicked him out. I cried for ages over him. The dog, not the ex. Oh. Collie mixed breeds. I love the English sheepdogs. The working ones. But I would only have one if I literally lived on a farm and it could just roam for miles. They're awesome. Wicked when men are men and the fish are nervous. You tell her, Aussie cat. Some things you just can't unsee, right, Aussie cat? That was cruel. And Raven's probably about to say, "Oh, well, change your outfit for Halloween." I've lost my paintbrush. I haven't it. So you didn't mind? No, that's not a problem whatsoever. Not a problem at all. There are probably a lot of people in this community that really should be getting help and can't get it. The older I get, the more I realise how important pets are. Always aim for your dream dog. Sparky is mine. He's 7 this year and an old man now. I'm scared now, yeah. I mean, if I can get myself more mobile, then I would be thinking again about getting the cockapoo, but I just see Justin with all his Easter eggs in one basket. Glasgow should be the capital of Scotland, not Edinburgh. I love Glasgow, actually. Mouse is not working, hang on. Back, the fairies didn't do the washing up and I have no spoons. Oh no! Damn fairies. The lazy oaks don't do anything for me either, Debbie. No. I'm not even going to ask about that, James. There's a story there somewhere. Ruby Dog has kept me going since losing Loki. Oh. Mum and Dad had finished bits when I was a kid. Hey, Gatekeeper. No, I can honestly say I am fortunate that I haven't either. I love all dogs. I like all dogs except pugs. Pugs are just too excitable, and you can never know what they're thinking, whether they're just being excitable or they're going for you. Chihuahuas, yeah. French bulldogs. English bulldogs. Yeah, I'm not a fan, to be honest. My cat is snoring behind me. Stepping on a cold turd is what turns boys into men. Good to know. I'm pleased I'm not a man. That sounds like a harsh learning process. Very harsh. Where's my water? There's my water. Those are German Shepherds. I've currently got working line 8 this year, loving to bits. German Shepherds are lovely. German Shepherds are actually lovely dogs, and they're very protective, which is good, but they're also very lovable. I thought Glasgow was the capital. No, it's Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Everyone in Newcastle owns a staffy. It's mandatory. Oh, there's some more than staffies in the city. There's some major. I'm not even sure some of them are legal. It's a power play, isn't it? I thought the capital of Scotland was S. Scotland near modern Perth was the capital before Edinburgh. Really? Yeah, I'm rolling my eyes at that joke. James is sleepy because he's eating crumpets. So I've got James in a crumpet coma and Raven in a Malteser's coma. We've got 4 chihuahuas and they are bloody nuts. They do have personalities. I do have a friend who has a couple of chihuahuas, and they're very different personalities. They're both very sweet. Hence why my merchant channel is based on a dog, a randy dog. Yeah. Loki was a rescue. See, I can't go down the rescue route because I've not had enough experience. It wouldn't be fair. I've not got enough experience of having a dog. So I'm going to be going down the route of, puppy and training. It wouldn't be fair for me to take on a rescue dog. I know people who do it and do amazing jobs with them. I mean, I used to know a couple that used to take on really bad rescue dogs in really bad condition and completely rehabilitate them. They were awesome. Massive respect for them for doing that. But they knew what they were doing. Absolutely knew what they were doing. Bearded dragon, his name was Thor. Thank you, Mason. I'm doing artwork at the moment for backdrops on my content, so it's more my artwork than AI on the actual content. Lurking and editing, not a problem. You never have to apologise for that. I love the bulldog personality, especially when they pout. Ronnie was a rescue. He'd been starved and beaten before I got him. Oh, bless. That's why, if you can, you should go the rescue route. I do believe in that. I just think it wouldn't be fair for me to do it. If I could, I would. But massively supportive of people who do that. I think I might have jumped a bit because chat's going nuts. My schnoodle was 12 yesterday, bless her, this time in a pet's life. Yeah, absolutely. I always take a rescue over a puppy, so many good doggies. Yeah, I agree with you, Sponge. I say it's not because I don't want to, but if I did take a rescue, I would absolutely have to know what the deal was. My other bestie took on a rescue 2 or 3 years ago, and they wouldn't tell her the full story. And this dog, the dog is fine with the people in the house, but will just literally go for anybody that comes into the house. I actually only ever went to the house once. I actually won't go to the house now because of it. And I just kept saying to her, they haven't told you the full story of what's happened with this dog. You need the full background so you know what you're dealing with. Because I'm just too. I mean, they kept him out of my way, but but a couple of times he managed to get through and almost got me. So I'm just like, I'm not coming back. I say, fortunately, they're fine with the people who live there, but almost anybody else, if the dog can get at them, if Coda can get at them, he will. We went from German Shepherds for those little nut jobs wouldn't change the world for them. Also have a border collie who would never have any other completely nuts. We also have a 60-year-old Westie cross. I'll tell you who posted a picture of her with the dog yesterday or the day before was Lisa, APRF. Their dog's gorgeous. Jeez. Sarah, not all rescues have issues. Some will lose their owners. Mental issues can happen if you have a dog from them. Yeah, I get that. That's what I mean. If there was somewhere that it would have to be a rescue. I think I've also got nervous because of what happened to Dawn with the dog she took on. They just didn't tell her the history. And that poor dog had obviously been through hell and back. But they just said, oh, they're fine. I would need to go to somewhere that I would absolutely trust would tell me everything I needed to know about it. Because the rescue is the best way to go. I 100% agree with you guys. But I still don't think it would be fair for me, as not having a lot of experience taking on a rescue, with not having the experience. It wouldn't be fair on the dog. So I would need to know what the deal was. I had a hamster named Squirt because he was so small and somebody said he was a squirt and it stuck. I used to have hamsters. Just give them human names and they are part of the family and will learn how to human. Yeah, well, around here you would see the whole shebang. The county I live in is very, very dog friendly, and I would say 90%, if not higher, of people who have dogs really look after them properly and are responsible with them. So that's the same generally with the sellers. So I know a guy with a 10-month-old Caucasian mountain dog. It's already weighs 150 pounds. One of my cats is named Fissum, which means fart. I called her Fizzy. I did not name her, by the way. Apparently Ronnie was labelled aggressive, but he's not. Just needed one-to-one attention. He's so obedient. Dogs Trust are very good at telling you what kind of household the dog should go to. We do have a dog charity here called Shack, but I think it's more that they take in stuff for dogs that they can give out. There's a very good rescue up at Berwick though, which is 20 miles away from me, which if I ever did a charity stream, they would be one of the ones that I'd put forward, and they take in all sorts of animals, and they have an extremely good reputation, and I've had word of mouth reputation from there, so that would be the most likely place I'd go. Sparky may have his own air freshener, but he's my puppy dude. Two ginger cats as a child, one named Ginger the Cookie. Get me and my sister name them. The only problem we have is when we start to watch TV, they start playing and growling. You're not giving them attention. Why did I eat the chocolate? I'm going to fall asleep now. What time is it? 12:30. Nikita. Yeah, I want to call the two names I want are Loki and Boba, and I've decided it doesn't matter whether they're male or female. The rescue place I got Loki from didn't tell me he had issues. I called them after a bit. Someone says you can bring him back. I was so angry. I told them I'd admit. Yeah. Oh, that's what they said to Dawn. She wanted to persist with it. I used to work in a spray shop as a panel beater. The husky they had was gorgeous, but it would try to crow me, if you know what I mean, every day. Sanding down the door and suddenly getting prodded. English bulldogs, they fart and burp a lot due to the air gulps because they're large mouths. It's normal, but I like taking the piss. Pinky with the corn dogs. 12:30. You mean 12:30? It's 12:30. Sorry, it is 30 minutes past 12 p.m. here in the UK. It's efficient speaking. Got to get some ear muffs or ear crumpet muffs. Crumpet muffs, yeah. Nikita is a ginger. The other cat is actually my oldest daughter's. He's black and white. She named him Demi. I had an Aussie bulldog. I know what you're saying. 34. It's 12:34 p.m. 26 minutes to 1 p.m. At the sound of the tone, at the sound of the beep, what did they used to say? Speaking clock. I can hear you guys typing. Oh no, you're keeping James awake. He needs his time to rest after the crumpets. Wake up, James. Sponge has got no sympathy for you, James. Wakey, wakey. Give me a sec. No, not there. There. I want a cornetto. I had a cornetto this morning. I bought ice creams for the first time in a long time. I couldn't resist eating one as soon as it was delivered. I had a cornetto before 10 a.m. Oh, I haven't had a cornetto for a bit. Oh, that was my breakfast. Chopped nut one. Not sorry. Ding, ding, ding. Did that wake you up, James? Turn to tell you. Oh, hang on. Let me pull these up. Here we go. I've lost StreamYard. Oh, it's there. Okay, so Lycan sent through pictures. I'm assuming this is Nikita and Demi. No, I don't want the image file. Oh. I need a mouse mat, guys. I need a proper mouse mat. Get one ordered today. Hang on. Actually, it's not here. There we go. Share screen. Oh, that's so cute. I actually want a black cat. Which one am I on? James turning down the volume. There we go. Got a feral cat called Kenny. Kenny the cat. Took a couple of years for him to settle. Cost me an absolute fortune in vet bills, worms, fleas, ticks, and all sorts. Good as new now. Does he debunk everything? Oh, is there still a speaking clock? The time at the third stroke will be 12:39 precisely. Beep, beep, beep. Yawning now. Yeah, what time is it? Because I think I booked my taxi for 5. I might have to have a power nap this afternoon. Just when you think vegetables don't have phones, an onion ring. Oh, go, Sweena. Now I want onion rings. I love onion rings. Yeah, I've got some in the freezer. Chocolate on a cornetto is rubbish. Tasteless wax. Actually, the ones I buy aren't cornettos. Cornettos are so expensive. Morrison's do their own version, and they're actually better than the cornettos. And they're way more generous than the chocolate. Anyone listen to Horror Babble, H.P. Lovecraft and M.R. James style horror, many of them from Weird Tales magazines? No. I used to have some of those little magazines. Some still have them somewhere. Hey Kristen, what's not to love about cute cats? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Aussie Cat. Mouse Smart, yes. Yeah. I didn't even think about it, to be honest, when I got the PC, because I haven't had a mouse for years. You're being noisy. How do you expect a person to sleep? You defo go for the supermarket versions of Cornetta's, better value and usually bigger too. Yeah, they're I would say less than half the price. And actually, the Morrison's ones are damn good. Got far more flavour in them. The Cornettos are more bloody wafer than anything else. They're not worth the extra money. Cthulhu Mythos stuff from Robert Bloch and the guy who wrote Conan novels. I did a Cthulhu commission a few years ago. Somebody. Based on the books. Twister Ice lollies are great. Get a nice one. Actually, I'm going to get one of the gaming ones. Get one that's pretty. Rather than an old boring one, and obviously the gaming ones are bigger. More reasons to shop at Morrison's. Yeah, I don't normally say that because it's kind of go to Morrison's by default because it's closest to me. So if I am walking, I can get there just. But yeah, it's all branding over quality or quantity or quality these days. Yeah, I mean, I buy a lot of stuff that isn't the main brand. There's one or two things that have to be branded. I buy Heinz mayo, Heinz ketchup. And actually, it's Heinz. I'm going to say Heinz again. The baked beans, I'll only eat Heinz. I don't like their soups though. Unfortunately, the soups I like are Baxter's, and they're pretty expensive. Or Covent Garden. I can be noisy. Quality streets would be right. I prefer if I'm going to buy one of those roses. I just realised I'm still on. Hang on. Got my roses. Raw ice cream with waffle cone. No. But Lockery. Good morning, Laura. How are we doing? Beans. Good for your heart. I love Baxter's or Cross and Blackwell, but only for winter veg soup. Homemade is yummy though. Yeah, I do sometimes make my own. But when I make soup, it tends to be more of a broth. I like the Covent Garden lentil and bacon one. And that is like a meal. Don't know why I just stuck that in green. I don't want green. That was silly. For heroes, to be honest, I prefer roses to Quality Street, but it depends what's on offer at bloody Morrison's. So I like heroes. I prefer that to Celebrations, but I like those as well. Um, uh, what was I doing? Purple. Purple. Sorry, I've got dead air at the minute. Just let me concentrate for 1 second. I'm an idiot. I've got the water on my right hand side and the bloody watercolours on the left. Not the smartest of moves. Let's fill in. Hello, not fully awake. You've been working. Worky turkey. I'm never fully awake. I don't know why Phil's using that excuse. I forgot what fully awake feels like these days. Oh, just nice change if my eyes are open. Phil's been working. He's got a reason not to be fully awake. Thornton's chocolates. I don't know. I always found Thornton's overrated, to be honest. Well, for the price, anyway. Not that I'd turn them down if somebody offered. Yeah, because it would be rude, wouldn't it? It's the only reason. Well, I'm going to get some pen on this. How are we doing? Hot chocolate will... Hot chocolate! Thank you, Pinky. Have you ever dipped your... Yeah. Yeah, Laura, actually, I haven't got coffee, so I'm safe at the minute. But yeah, that's been done more than once. Thornton's, but yeah, that's the trouble for the price. I don't think they're worth the price. Who treated themselves to Easter eggs? I bought one about 3 weeks ago, as you know. A Rolo's one, a cheap one. Got what I bloody paid for and all. I dipped my brush in my coffee. The painkillers didn't help. No eggs but one rabbit. I almost drank the ketchup instead of my bottle of soda. I have a bad habit with my cans of soda. I'll sometimes put rubbish in them when they're done. And then I picked up the wrong can, and you know, drunk out the wrong can. Black Magic. Black Magic were alright, actually. Thornton's chocolate. Oh, I was talking about you, Lisa. Hey. APRF. I'll remind everybody tomorrow, but APRF got a premiere tomorrow night. The airbase. Naps are not a good choice sometimes. Trying to produce mediocre content. Did I see a notification pop up from you last night? Dairy milk. Oh, Ferrero Rocher, now you're talking. Yes, please. Just send it by the bucket. Bucket full of Ferrero Rocher. That'll keep me going today. Some of the teas are the same colours as watercolours. What? It's because they use pastels. Our tradition is not really chocolate eggs. We get cardboard shaped boxes like an egg that's filled with random sweets. See, that sounds awesome. I purchased some Easter chocolate a couple of weeks ago, mixed with Norwegian and British treats as I live in Norway. Ooh. That sounds awesome. That sounds... I like the sound of that. Dad likes Black Magic and my mum loves the milk tray boxes. I think I'd rather have Black Magic. I started calisthenics again yesterday and ate so much today. Regret not exercising much for the past 4 months. Lesson 8. Preaching to the choir. If I'm not getting myself out, I think my next purchase is going to have to be the exercise bike. Maybe next month. I keep teasing up my neck and shoulders till it hurts. Oh, tensing up. God. I'm going to read the one on screen, Sarah. I think the pain distracted me from anxiety. Now it's always aching. Any ideas? Well, Pop, stop doing it. And I'm serious, but it's. Do you know what it is, James? It's the trouble with when you tense up. You don't always realise you're doing it. I used to. When I'm driving, if I'm in driving in conditions I don't like, so say I'm driving in snow or heavy winds or something, I notice my hands tense up on the steering wheel, which doesn't do my hands any good because of the arthritis and the nerve damage. You've got to kind of have a little mental note of when you're doing it so you untense. You've got to realise you're doing it, I think. My mate drank out of a bottle of diluting juice thinking it was diluted. I've done that. Chocolate chat is making me jealous. There you go, Ferrero Rocher. A chocolate rabbit, Gav. I was hoping she meant a chocolate rabbit. My rabbit's alright. If I have to eat it, I will. I haven't had the coconut. That's often why you do tense up. I mean, like I say, I know that's when I do it. Elaine, I do exercise. 1, 2 down, then 1, 2 the other sock. I load up on chocolate after Easter. I might do that. Exercise. Ooh, Elaine. Ooh, you're swearing at Phil. Don't want any exercise talk around these parts. Guess it's a Nordic thing. Here it's a bloody get as much money in as we can from them thing, I think. I couldn't believe the prices of the eggs. I know chocolate's gone up a stupid amount here generally, but the Easter eggs were just insane. I get loads of grief from unconscious tension, can affect my whole right side. Have you tried Buja Buja chocks? They are expensive. I've not tried those. Phil, I hurt if I don't, so I have to. I've been slack. Kind of why I need to be honest. Seriously knotted up, I think. Have you been to a physio? Because they can often give you good pointers for relaxing. Yeah. I think it's a Nordic thing, but I think they might do it in Germany too. It's fun anyway with those Easter eggs. I'd love to go back to Norway. I haven't been since I was a lot younger. But Norway's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sometimes my shoulder and neck hurts. I have to figure out what's stressing me. Yeah, if it's neck or shoulder, that often is tensing up. Going Loki-Toki mode, shower, and off to the chiropractor. There you go. Get a muscle ball, James. They're brilliant. Put pressure on your muscle and it relaxes. Then rub in a circle. It really releases them. Or was he at the bunny ears first so they can't hear you chomping on them? Oh, isn't that sweet thing to do? Electronic. I'm not reading that one. That got you thrown off a bus? Not asking. Yeah, warm bath. Just soaking in a hot. You can't beat soaking in a hot bath. Radox, hot bath. Need to volunteer with dogs. It's a good. The dog I was talking about, that Vesti got from the rescue. It was actually got the dog to be a support animal for my goddaughter. Back is better after losing 30 pounds. Just follow up. Toodles and noodles. Yeah, Phil's lost a lot of weight. Git. Wish I had. My tension in my right side kicks off when I lose weight. Great incentive. There you go. I'm already taking you with me to the shower. Thank you for sharing. Screaming myself to sleep was frankly a terrible idea. Yeah, not a good. I'm not even reading that, Ozzy. Go, Serena. Feel free to come back to know if you get the chance and your health allows it. Yeah, food in Norway was awesome, and I actually really loved it. I'd love to go back to Norway, and it's actually not that difficult from here. I went with the school when I was in my teens. I think we flew into Stavanger just from Newcastle. Put that song on while you're showering. At least you don't take us to the loo like some do. He doesn't even get as far as the loo. Oh, maybe you're not talking about John Boy. I want to go to Norway. It is stunning. There's also, I mean, I'm not somebody who ever really wants to go on a cruise, but there is a really good cruise, which I think leaves from here, that goes past the fjords. I think it ends up in Petersburg, St. Petersburg. I would love to go and see my ancestors up north. I will one day. I live not far from Stavanger. Yeah, that's where we flew into because it was we were skiing, and it was Voss we went to, but might just be me. But the new cameras are great, even on my phone. The picture is much clearer. Yeah, you upgrade, the cameras do just get better and better. Pining for the fjords. Pining for the fjords. It's not dead, it's pining for the fjord. Waffle place in Sweden, Stockholm is the place to visit. Oh God. And I've just remembered again, the company from Sam just sending me stroop waffles from Holland. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you today? I want to go and complain to them for chopping down all the trees to make the long ships. We have none left. That's not why you don't have trees on Orkney. Shush. They wouldn't stay standing. Sweden is nice. They sell snus. Snus? What's snus? What is this? Oh God, I'm starting to get dizzy again. I haven't fully sold ever, guys. I think it's my glasses, actually. I need to get new glasses. What is snus? Other than yucky. I wanted more information than yucky. Seton Sluice. No, I don't think it's Seton Sluice. Snus is a nicotine thing. New glasses make me... Yeah, tobacco poop. New glasses make me go dizzy. I'm probably... Because I'm actually wearing my close-ups that I use for artwork, I probably shouldn't. Now I've got the PC and it's further away, I probably need to get my reading glasses redone. I'm crashing like a Norwegian blue. I'm lurking now. No problem, James. Snooze is tobacco. No, not. I don't like. I mean, I'm a smoker, but I don't like the sound of that. Sarah, I want some Sunday smoking so we can sort out that. Yes, I'll message back. I assume it's on Discord. Actually, I'll just write a little note to myself. No, except that pen's not working. Hang on. This is a surefire way of me remembering to do. So why are these pens not working on my hand? None of my pens are working on my hand. I'll have to write it on paper. Rob. Nothing's working. It's on my hand now. Faintly. I'll sort that out. Powdered chewing tobacco. Back in the day, people say, oh no. Dipping tobacco. No. Finished editing now. I can rest and watch Sarah. Awesome. It's Caroline in. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? How are you today? Must be late. Getting late for you. I remember in the early 80s something called bandits, which were tobacco and little pouches you put in your mouth. Mile thick, sell them to kids. I don't remember that. Who tell her, Aussie cat? Hey Jimmy, how are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, new webcam. Gives me a bird's eye view, so makes it easier for me. Still need to mess about with the settings, but pretty good. Put a note in your coffee. I haven't got any coffee actually. I had some new sites she liked it, dropping in between sleeps and pee breaks. Good, thank you for sharing, sweetie. Appreciate you. No, I don't. I just woke up. Oh, bless. At least you're getting some sleep, sweetie. At least you're getting some sleep. I slept for about a week yesterday. And then slept all night as well. And I still want a power nap before I go to the supermarket. Pam! Hello, you lovely people. Big Blanky, hello. Doing okay here. Hope everyone is good watching on the new TV. The cam looks good. Oh, does it? Does it look good on the... Actually, I haven't looked on the YouTube. Yeah, I think I need to adjust focus slightly more, but it's so much better and light-wise. I haven't even got my white light on because... Well, I've got it on, but I've had to turn it away because it's bleaching it out. So... it's kind of doing the job for me. Sorry, let myself get behind on chat. Way back, people would sniff it to clear their sinuses and make themselves sneeze. Okay. I need no help sneezing. Just put a mint in. Lurky mode doing dinner. Not a problem. Slept for a week, Sarah. That's a very short week. Yeah. Yeah, we're on a funny time zone here in Northumberland. It's called lunch, you pleb. Plebeian. I say plebeian. Thank you, Lisa. You don't need more light. No, it's ironically, it's I've been spent so much time trying to sort light out, and this because you can lighten and darken this camera, so it does it for me. So I think it needs to be slightly sharper, but apart from that, good little webcam actually. It was £35, about $50. I mean, my other webcam was all right for basic, but it didn't do anything. And you know, I can position this because it's on a wire. I can position this in all sorts of different positions. I can put it in focus. I can reverse it. I can lighten and darken it. It's brilliant. I sneeze enough for at least 3 people a day. Yeah, Caroline hasn't been sleeping, so I'm pleased you're actually getting some done. That's good news. That's good news. Why none of my pens working? It's annoying me now. They seem to be dying on me. Oh, that's fine. It's the new pens. Right, because I'm putting them in on a damp paper. Yeah, that is slightly out of focus. It's dinner and tea today, then lunch and dinner. It's a thing. Yeah, that's what I do. Main meal is dinner. So if you have it in the evening, you have lunch at lunchtime, at midday. If you have the main meal in midday, it's tea in the evening. How common. I'm a peasant, Stu. I'm a peasant. Live in Alnwick. I'm one of the commoners. Didn't grow up here. Surprised to let me in. It's too thick. Too thick. Yeah, see? It's logical. Stew. 5 PM is tea time here. I know it's a bit later for me. Can't change my weights. Dad jokes is all I have. I'm doomed. Doomed. It's all for my mum anyway. I only have dinner. Yeah, I mean, a lot of days I only have dinner in the evening. I do snack, but yeah, it's. I mean, I've got quite a big screen. I don't want to adjust the focus while I'm live because I'll knacker it, but it's not quite as focused as I'd like it to be on StreamYard. But that could be StreamYard. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. StreamYard says this is the right way, but that's weird. No wonder you asked if I was in reverse. Hang on. Why is StreamYard showing this the right way round? Has that made a difference? No, but YouTube's showing it the other way. That is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll have to look into that. At noon it's a light meal, it's lunch, it's a big meal at dinner. There you go, night meal is supper, yeah. One eats when one wants to, according to Justin. Yeah, Justin. One would like to eat when one wants to. One is not wearing, it needs to jump with eggs on. Highly disappointed in him. The Matrix is real, hell yeah. I'm always posh. I'm never posh. YouTube has, yeah, I know. I don't know why, because on my StreamYard it's the right way round. And I tried flipping it, and it didn't make a difference. Because everything else is the way it should be. Oh, I'll have to try and work out what's going on there. Justin doesn't have dinner, he has banquets. Medieval banquets. The full pig brought in with an apple in its mouth by servants. I have feast 4 times a day. There you go. That's civilized. It's the camera. I just put it upside down. Get a left-handed screwdriver. There you go. I know. I couldn't understand it, Aussie Cat, because what I'm seeing on my screen should be what you're seeing on yours, and it's not. That's weird. And the pig is wearing a jumper. Is the pig also wearing a jumper? See? Great minds. I went on the store, sorted to B&M, and not only do they have Twinkies, but not have Twinkies anymore. They don't do any American chocolate bars. Oh, not worth me going then, is it? Yeah, I rarely have breakfast. If I have breakfast, it's like because I'm up all night and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Striped paint, box of sparks, the bubble for a spirit level. I remember the tech department when I was working used to send the newbies out for all of those. Do that to Beardo. Send him out for a bubble for spirit level. Have you got the camera upside down? No, well, I've got it pointing straight down. I'll have a play with it. Although I don't know how I'd tell. I'll see what it does when I record. No, it's on my right hand. But my screen is right. It's just that it's not right. YouTube haven't flipped it, or StreamYard haven't flipped it for YouTube. I don't know why. Just well, I'm not doing lettering, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference on this design, but it doesn't matter. Hang on. You can get left-handed screwdrivers. Yeah, that's my breakfast. Turn it 180 degrees and see. Thing is, I don't suppose it matters for me, does it? I'll just put myself on mute so I can see what it's doing on YouTube. I'll try it out after the stream. Like I say, for this design, it's not a massive problem, but weird. Jab the Drop Bear has it. No. I'm not the brightest person, does it, Kat? You should have worked this out by now. Sponge's just noticed that Caroline's. I'm just ask him how you were. Now you're here about bloody time, lady. You're in trouble. Not with me, with Sponge. The AI has decided that you're going to be reversed today. It's surprising you can flip it and down, but not mirror. You can flip it in StreamYard, which is what I've done. But if I flip it, mirroring my camera changes it in StreamYard, but I don't think it does it on YouTube. It doesn't make any difference. So, I'll work it out later. Hey, Angry Otter, how we doing? test it, flip it the right way if the camera is round the other way. See, StreamYard's flipping it, but it's not affecting it in the stream. You have to watch the stream in a mirror. It doesn't really make any difference on this particular piece. But weird. Always interesting getting tech up and running. Yeah. Because I couldn't, as far as I was aware, nothing was wrong with it. I smoke in bed. I think I need Vaseline. Wah wah wah. I did wonder why it was backwards when he showed the roses. Yeah, it was. It must have been. No, I'll take this to 2.5. Then I'm gonna have myself a power nap. Interesting. It means pulling your hair out and crying in the corner. Sure, it didn't do it with the other camera, so I'll have to look at this camera. Well, I know where the flip button is, but it does it. Hang on. It does it like that. It does it upside down. That's the only way it does it. Still looks good though. Thank you, Rob. I did say dad jokes. I know, and like I say, it's fine for this one, but I will be doing some that I'm really going to need people to see it the right way. So I will investigate at some point. So tomorrow I'm going to be theming the live. Probably make no difference to the chat, but I am going to be ranting a bit. So no stress. Thank you. About some of the way that the bunking community is getting treated at the moment. 11 days before I hop across the pond, going to be nice away from the crazy around here. Nice to see different crazy from time to time. Yes, but no, I mean, I'll say the camera's just arrived. It's first. I mean, I literally gave it a quick test, and this is the first time I've used it, so it's a learning curve. Yeah, the numbers. Yay, Sarah Ant! Woo! Thank you, Pinky. Why did the bald man paint rabbits on his head? He hoped they looked like. Oh, go, Sweeney. I may also, by the way, tomorrow go slightly earlier. I might go at 1. For no other reason other than I want to. I'll put the thumbnail out this afternoon. Rob Crawley, is he? Oh, I missed that. Remember 6 months, probably started watching him about 4 years ago. No, there's a paranormal channel. This is 2 and just over 2. But thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. I do appreciate that. Weena, welcome to the Dad Jokes Club. Raven falling back to sleep. Raven, get some rest, sweetie. Please. I don't know. So, I was devastated to see someone ripped off my OS has got a roll with it joke in an issue of 2009. How rude of them! I actually got a 2000 AD graphic novel back end of last year. I haven't got around to rereading it yet. It was one of those. It was one of those things that when you first look on Amazon, it's like 100 quid. It's not available anymore. And then I just find it on eBay for like 3 quid. Like, oh, hey sweetie, how you doing? Knock knock, who's there? I don't know, go answer the door. Balls like Sarah loves me. I think I'm still in 2025. Just let me have a look. Oh, it would help to have the right number in there. Can't see it. No, can't see it. Just going to bring it up. 11 months. Lisa, you star. You star. I'll remind you all tomorrow, but if you're not around tomorrow, APRF have a premiere tomorrow night. So, the investigation at the airbase. Who's going to show them some love? Aussie Cat's Pond. What's going on with Aussie Cat? Yeah, an Aussie Cat. Orinoco would cry. Look. Look. Look, he's getting upset. Oh no, the Aussie Cat. Lisa, thank you so much for the gift and membership. I appreciate you so much. Really looking forward to that premiere. How many have I got in? 36. I think what I'll do is I'll put. What? Have we got any? Oh no, actually everybody's in colour in chat. I'll do it tomorrow. I can put my free gifteds out this week. So I'll do that tomorrow. Thank you for your support. Oh, anytime, Lisa. Anytime. Right, guys. I'm going to. Hang on, just let me. There we go. So tomorrow I'm going to be at Orinoco and Uncle Bungle. Probably about 1 o'clock tomorrow. A bit earlier, possibly. And I am going to be theming tomorrow's live. Having a little ranty poo. Thank you, Rob. There's Wes and Lisa's premiere link. It's worth going over now and just hitting the notification button so you don't forget about it. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Toodles.
Shapy Poo here. Fakers suck! Whoa, spooky party crashers! Hey, that's my good paint! Now you're just showing off! This is the best mess ever! Encore now, Ghost!
Singing my heart away, hoping for a better day. This song will light the way.
Hey everyone, welcome to my show. I'm your plush rock star host. Let's rock out with a song. La la la, feel the vibe.
A nice hot cuppa. Is it good? Is it good?
I am a paranormal monkey and I love knitwear. Oh yeah, baby, feel those woolen vibes. Jumpers forever.
I hate mayo on hot dogs. No, you have to try it again till you like it.